Hi everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts.
Arne and Carlos, and here we are back again with our stocking knit along for Christmas 2024 in November, and this is episode 3,
Yeah.
and which means that by the end of this episode, we and you will have knitted the toe and 12 rounds.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yes.
I was counting in my head 12. Yeah, 6 and 6 is 12.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I forgot about the toe. Okay.
Right, the toe. So yeah, 3 days anyway. And we're going to extend this up to 25th of November. So we've got some time to go yet. And we really do enjoy checking out comments.
Yep.
And we think it's fantastic that this lovely knitting community is so active down here below. And we do want to encourage everybody to participate. Tell us about your progress, hashtag Arne Carlos to show us your images. If you are stuck, if you need help, if you need tips, please write them down in the comments. And either Arne and I will try to answer them, but we do hope that our wonderful community of very advanced knitters also can help us out and let people know, the answers to their questions. And that's how a lovely knitting community works, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
So it should be easy by now, or so far.
So far, so
be
good,
easy.
yeah. I think people are dreading the heel, but don't worry, we got you covered. This year we have an idea of how to make it easier for all of you. So all you need to do is wait a few more days and all will be revealed. But we're taking it as it comes, a little bit of a surprise element here and there.
There's so many heels to pick from.
Well, there are a few.
Yeah.
I mean, four. You can do one without a
I found
heel
a
too.
new one.
You see?
I
5.
went through this old knitting magazines when I was cleaning, as I always do, and there was a old book from the 40s or 50s with different heels,
Oh.
and there was something called French heel.
Oh, a French heel. Okay.
I'm not sure what it was. I have to knit through it.
Yeah, it's
So I put the marker just to remember. There's something there. I haven't heard about it. Maybe it's something we already know. But in the book,
Maybe.
it was called a French heel.
But it's always nice picking up a good old book and learning something that we didn't know. Or maybe we know the heel and we didn't know the name, and now we know it's a French heel, perhaps.
But everything has different names everywhere.
Yeah.
So, like, it was like a French heel in Norwegian. Maybe it's something else in France.
Yeah.
You never know.
So this year Arne has been cleaning. Oh, actually, Arne cleans every year. Cleaning means taking a ball of yarn that is on the floor and then wrapping it around some paper and sticking it in somewhere and calling it a color card or something.
But I have organized a lot of leftover yarns, and
Yes.
some we have only one ball of, and I'm going to bring them to our friend when we go to see them soon.
Yeah, but this year you
Because
really...
she make sweaters for the kids
She does,
of
yeah.
the leftover yarns.
But this year you really had to go all in because you moved
I moved.
from one room to the newly built room. And that was good because we were able to archaeologically find a lot of stuff that was missing. We used to dry our clothes in that room. So I found many single socks now in the room.
The ones you thought the machine ate.
Right. Yeah. And the problem is I threw the other one away because I thought the machine ate them. So yeah. So
and
it's
you've
too
been
late.
really frustrated lately because of the internet.
Oh yes.
Because we have the extension of the house and we need stronger internet to have internet in the new...
Yeah.
In the extension, in the wing, as it's called.
Yeah, that and that's the major one. The minor one is I want to have internet for my washing machine to connect to my phone so that it reminds me that the laundry's done. Otherwise, it just stays there forever and rots. So,
It doesn't. This is like a modern thing. This is a new thing. People never forgot about the washing machine. Like...
Well... It makes a big sound, beep, 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 very loud, so I do hear it. But anyway...
this is a problem because we have the electric car. It tells you everything.
Yeah.
So when I back the car or go... What's that in English? Rygge?
Yeah, you back the car.
Back the car. The electric car beeps all the time and there's a camera. So this summer when I've driven the Beetle and I start to backing the car, I'm not so... what do you say? Observant
Observant.
as I was before, because I don't know what happened. It's like I just wait for the beep.
Yeah. Wait
Or
for the
I
beep.
wait for the car to tell me what's happening. So I have to remind myself this one doesn't do that. So it makes us a little bit,
Yeah.
I don't know,
But you know,
not lazy.
I know, yeah. But then the issues was we needed a new router because suddenly we had, 300 things connected to our Wi-Fi. We've got washing machines, dryers, refrigerators, all the household appliances. We've got our Sonos system. We've got our Apple TV. We've got our Chromecast. Yeah. So we
It
needed
must
to
be
do.
dangerous to be in the house.
I know,
now.
we got so much radiation,
There's so much radiation.
Our fingers are going to start falling off. But anyway, we needed to connect that to a router. I got that done. And then I wanted a mesh network, I think it's called, to get, the internet to spread more in the house. That's not working.
And when they sell it to you, they always tell you it's so easy to connect.
Which means I'm stupid now.
Yeah, and it's not easy.
No. So what I'm doing after we finish this podcast, I'm getting in the car. I'm going to Dokka, to the place where I bought the bloody thing. And I'm going to return it. And I'm going to say, if you can't send a technician over to my house to fix this or to connect it for me, I don't want it. And I'll go somewhere else and get it from someone who can connect it in our home. Because it's they say it's so easy and it makes us feel like idiots. And it's not. I mean, we're not
easy.
idiots.
It's never easy.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is, but it's too easy. Or I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, I think we're definitely digressing. We're supposed to be all about not the Christmas spirit, because the Christmas spirit starts in December.
Because we pre-record.
Well, no. I mean, we're in November.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
this is in
when
November.
You see it, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Christmas spirit is in December. So what we're doing now this year with you guys is preparing for the Christmas spirit, and we think everybody should have a ready knit stocking by December 1st.
Yeah.
So that they can enjoy Christmas more peacefully, or the Christmas preparations without us coming in every day in December, which is why we're coming in November. And I think people now are desperate to see
what's happened.
the 6 new rounds, because as you guys know, we don't post the chart until the podcast is over. So
now you can knit it when this is over.
So shall I do a drum roll?
Yeah, you have to do that every time.
Well, actually, I did the drum roll yesterday, so it's your turn to do the drum roll. And yes, indeed, we've done a little bit of the red.
Yeah.
And we've come up to a lovely, beautiful rhomb in white with a little center in green. It's like a diamond.
It's kind of a diamond, and the red row is like a mirrored image of the green one so far.
Yes. So far.
Yeah. And this is easy again. It's kind of so easy that sometimes you knit all the way around 2 times, or almost. Like on this one, I started the same round 2 times. Well, actually, I was on my way to do the same round a second time, and I just knitted a few stitches on the first needle, and I had to go back because I was already around.
Yeah.
So, but then I put up the red tail from the red yarn, so I put that up.
That's a great stitch marker.
After I knitted a few rounds, this one comes up, and of course I grabbed that one also. So I made a few stitches with the tail, but it's not easy.
And now we have all the Nancy Drews out there. They're looking at the work in progress, and they're noticing that the red yarn is cut. And if I do this, they'll notice the white yarn's there, and then they are noticing there is also a cut green yarn. So now they're wondering whether it's going to be all white. But with ARNE and Carlos, you actually never know. There can be a twist, and there can be a turn, and there can be another twist. So it might not be that it's going to be all white. You never know.
No.
But you can always guess.
It could be a duplicate stitch.
You can always guess, and we'll see what happens.
Yesterday we forgot to tell about the door.
Oh yeah. So
Did we say it's actually a door? Have you said that?
I think we did, yeah.
It's a door.
And it's got our lovely little creatures here, our lovely friends, Bob, Donnie, Susie and Fran. And they're all here, keeping us company every day, enjoying the view together with us. This is actually not the view of our house, but it could be.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be. Sometimes it could be.
Yeah, and there is a story about this store that we're going to be telling in increments, so that you get it, portioned. Maybe end with a cliffhanger?
A cliffhanger. Okay, should I start to tell it?
Sure.
So this is something that I saw when I was a kid, and it was in my grandmother's cousin's cabin up in the mountains next to our out farm. And sometimes when we went there in the summer or during the Easter holidays or the winter holidays, and we came to her house and we had coffee in the dining room or the drawing room.
And was this door in the drawing
This
room?
door was on the wall in the drawing room. And I remember this, like this made like a huge impression on me because I thought it was so beautiful.
And it was never used as a door?
No, it was just hanging. It's probably a door from like a cabinet or something, but it was hanging on the wall in this room.
As a
In
decoration.
the drawing room as a decoration.
Wow.
And the room was kind of so beautiful because it was so different from what we had in our out farm because it was more practical. And this was crowded with stuff as I remember it, and stuffed animals, I think it was, and dark and mysterious,
Yes.
and candle lights.
So this story actually begins in another century. A long, long, long
it
time
was
ago.
another century.
When Arne was a child and had to walk
In the
10
1900s.
hours to get to school. No, in the 20th century.
In the 20th, this is another century.
And
in
you had
the
to walk
19th.
for 10 hours every day, right? Stuff
With a-
like that.
Well, like I did like my great grandfather. I had a rope around my waist because if you
You
heard,
did?
let me finish this first. So if you heard the wolves howling up in the hills, like up there,
Oh.
and you were on your way to school in the morning, you had to put. What's that? That's not a. That's a cow.
Shh. There are no cows in November. Come on, keep going. Keep going.
Then they put a rope around the waist of the kids, and if the wolves came, they just run, and then the rope was going like this behind them, and then they said wolves were afraid of snakes,
Yeah.
so they thought the rope was a snake.
Ah, okay.
But I'm lying. I'm not. I didn't do that. There
Yeah.
were no wolves when I grew up, but my great grandfather had wolves.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What is that cow doing?
It's not a cow. It's November. It's a moose. It's no.
Oh, it's a moose.
It's a moose.
Moose,
Moose, moose. Freya's not here, so moose, moose.
Oh, it has changed. The moose has changed
Into a cow.
language.
Yeah. So
Then,
you
have you heard about the moose who thought it was a cow?
no.
No, that's one of them.
Okay. So we're gonna leave.
Well, you know what they call the moose? The king of the forest. And if, like in Norwegian, that's skogens konge, the king of the
King of the forest. Yeah.
But you could also, like, if you... there was one who was not sure about what it was, and he was hanging upside down in the trees because he thought it was skogens konge.
Yeah, but that
The
doesn't.
pine cone of the forest.
That doesn't make sense in any other
Not in
language.
English.
Because konge, K-O-N-G, konge means king in Norwegian, and kongle, Kongle, means pine cone. So
So if a moose
the moose
thinks-
misread it, and he thought he was the pine cone of the
And not the
forest.
king. And then he hangs upside
Anyway,
down
this
in
is
the tree.
silly stuff that only makes sense
It's
in
very
Norwegian.
winter. It put you in the winter mood.
Yeah, put you in the winter mood. Whenever it is, we're filming that. We're not telling you what time of the year it is,
But
but
those cows are going crazy. What's wrong?
I don't know. Anyway, we digressed again.
I don't think you heard the cow.
No, shall we leave the door story open?
Yeah.
And let's get over to the competition now. We hope you've enjoyed this podcast. I'm sorry about all the digressions. You've got the internet, the cows, and all
the
stuff.
door.
But anyway, here is some more information about our competition. So we've got a really cool competition running this year where we will randomly select a lucky winner who will win our latest e-booklet that we have done for Rowan. And enough of the Rowan Norwegian wool yarn to knit one of the sweaters from this e-booklet in any size they want.
Yeah, and the inspiration for this collection is Svalbard. So we have the husky sweater, we have the dog sledge, we have cables, and we have polar bears. And the only thing you have to do is to answer this question. How many books have we published?
Yep, that's the question for this year. And we want you to put the answer in the comments down below. It's a number we're looking for, and we're going to give you a little hint. Wikipedia is not a reliable source, so you may want to look elsewhere if you want to get the correct answer.
Yeah.
And you can put the answer down preferably once per day during this knit along, and that will increase your chances. But please do not put the answer more than once per day, because then you will be ghosted by YouTube, and you do not want that to happen. So once a day is pretty much enough. And we will announce the lucky winner in December. So this will be a fine Christmas, well, one person will get a really fine Christmas present from Arne and me in the post as well.
Yes. So remember to like and subscribe, and if you're a subscriber, put on that notification bell, because then you won't miss an episode.
Yep, and make sure to interact with our content, as that really helps us here on YouTube. And last but not least, for additional content, make sure to look at the offer that we have for members. Becoming a member means that you will get 15-minute catch-ups with us every week. We do live streams where we offer our knitting help and expertise. We've got shenanigans in the kitchen and shenanigans, well, actually, shenanigans pretty much wherever we go. And then there's fun things like badges and emojis and other kind of content like that. So if you want to become a member, or if you want to consider it, all you need to do is visit our channel at Arne Carlos, go to the subscribe button, and next to the subscribe button, you've got a join button. Join by clicking and then selecting your tier. And we look forward to seeing you for that additional content as well. And if not, it's perfectly okay. We look forward to seeing you here every day for our knit along, and then for our usual episodes on Sundays.
Yes.
Yep. So thank you for watching, and we will catch up with you very, very soon again. Bye.
Bye.